Hello. I fucking hate every last one of you. This is the Pessimistic Red Panda, and I'm gonna cover a very controversial topic. What is the state of hip-hop 2018? You may not like my opinion, so you can go ahead and unsubscribe, dislike this video. I don't give a fuck, because I'm more of an old school person. A lot of you are probably thinking, because y'all probably know me in real life. Pessimistic Red Panda, you listen to strictly nothing but metal. You would be surely mistaken. I actually listen to a lot of things. I listen to lots of hip hop, more underground sort of shit, old school stuff too. Listen to some electronica, more towards industrial and agrotech. Some electronic rock, alternative. I'm all over the place. But just to put me in one category of music, you really don't fucking know me. I'm gonna give you a brief background on the music I grew up on. Back in the day when I was living wherever, doesn't really matter where I lived at, because none of you give a fuck. My parents would always have the radio station, turned to the fucking mix station. I grew up with more contemporary artists like Elton John, Whitney Houston, Billy Joel, Celine Dion. When my parents finally decided to get cable in the house, I was tuned to MTV. Before then, the first rap video I remember seeing was "Wanna Be a Baller" by Lil Troy. God damn, I'm old. And then when we got cable or whatever, I was tuned to MTV all the time, and I fell in love with what was that song? "Forgot About Dre" featuring Eminem. I started listening to more rap. Especially every afternoon after school, I'd go until my cable got cut off because my dad's a cheap ass. I'd watch Hits from the Streets, I forgot what the guy's name is. Moo Sai Moo. Rap City with Big Tigger. 106 in Park. Yeah, and I was a little hoodlum, a little jit. I was watching BET Uncut. Was it 3 or 4 a.m.? It was one of those. I would exclusively listen to nothing but hip hop. I mean, I would sneak some alternative songs in there, but I was just a hip-hop head. Mainstream hip-hop head. When I started going to Albany State, I was still a hip-hop head, but it was really starting to dawn on me that a lot of people didn't accept me as being black or whatever, because I don't know, I just acted differently. It makes me question why the hell I went to a HBCU. After a couple years of listening to this Crank Dad and fucking T-shirt rap, Gucci Mane, Plies, Lil Wayne, and Baby making out or whatever the fuck it was, I couldn't take it anymore, man. I went to fucking metal, and I've been listening to it ever since. But I'm glad my friends got me out of that, because I was just listening to metal. I was jamming Slipknot and all this other shit. I'm glad I have some friends that got me like start listening to more rap, but it was more so underground rap. It was more so conscious rap. It was more so stuff that actually made sense, not some bullshit I can't relate to, like fucking party life, clubbing, and all this other fuck shit. Then it came the whole controversy of asking if hip hop is dead. Nas made that song. It wasn't dead then, and it's not dead now. It's alive. It's alive in the underground, and you have a few people doing it, doing it the way they're supposed to in the fucking mainstream. A few. And a lot of people say white appropriation has killed hip hop. I wouldn't say that. I mean, the presence is there. I mean, it's overbearing. And then you have people like Logic or whatever. They call him out because,
oh, he's just another white guy.
Well, if you listen to his last album, he says interracial 47,000 times, and I really couldn't stand that shit. We get it. We get it, dude. You're black and white. You lived in Section 8 housing, and your mom was a racist. I understand. I got it. You don't have to mention it 47,000 times. Stay at hip-hop as it is. I'm going to run through a few bullet points. We got these mixtape rappers. Sound like the shit was compiled in a basement somewhere. We still have the use of autotune. I find it sort of funny. People are trying to be R&B artists on rap records, and the fucking R&B artists are trying to be rappers on R&B records. It's like the whole game is flipped upside down. You still have these computer beats, these damn nursery rhyme signing motherfuckers on these beats or whatever. You have fuckboy rappers like NBA Youngboy, Never Be Broke Again, Youngboy, whatever the hell his name is. You got R&B rappers like that piece of shit Chris Brown. And I still don't like that nigga. He can't sing. I don't care what nobody says. He can't fucking sing. He can barely fucking rap. The only thing a nigga can do is dance. Bamboozled. Watch that movie. We got these gangster rappers with no fucking bars, can't rap, can't stay on beat. These niggas making a mixtape. You got fucking rappers like Young Thug and Young Jock. These niggas wearing dresses. These mainstream rappers, Yo Gotti can't fucking rap. He couldn't rap back when I was going to Albany State, and he can't rap now. He shouldn't even have a record deal. You have wannabe savage fuckboys like 21 Savage talking about nothing except shooting niggas and eating ass. Lil Yachty, where the fuck the nigga name is, talking about he better than Tupac and he the best rapper alive and shit. He ain't did shit. Tupac did more in his lifetime than half these rappers these days. He was releasing record after record after record. You can actually see the imagery he was talking about. You saw the consciousness he was talking about. Half these rappers they can't even do that shit. Don't get me fucking started on these pill popping rappers, man. Lil Peep, Lil Xan. How do you say this shit? 6x9? 6ix9ine? I don't fucking know. He's a fucking pedo anyway. You niggas look like parrots, man. Fucking Enzo Amore ass niggas in drag or some shit. Fruity Pebbles, man. Fruity Pebble rappers. If I hear Gucci Gang one more motherfucking time, or I see another little meme, whoever posts that shit, I'm blocking and unfollowing them. I don't need that kind of shit in my life. Also, in the mainstream, we have Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people hating on him because they say he's too abstract. So, damn if you do, damn if you don't. And you have rappers like Big Crit, Royce da 5'9", and J. Cole. They're being called boring because they actually can fucking rap. They actually have structures in their songs. They actually have bars and shit, punchlines and all that other shit. And these motherfuckers saying they're boring because they don't get it. So, let me get this right. You praise a nigga like Future, who uses autotune heavily. He can rap 25% of the fucking time. And he's a pill popping, lean drinking maniac. And y'all praise this motherfucker. But a motherfucker like Royce da 5'9" can't get radio play? A guy like Trey the Truth gets banned from radio? And that's what's wrong with this motherfucking shit. Meanwhile, a lot of other old hip hop heads are waiting on the Outkast reunion. Oh shit. And they're still waiting on Dr. Dre to drop Detox. Y'all motherfuckers stupid. I remember watching this show on YouTube called Vsauce, and one of the episodes was titled Juvenoia. Now what Juvenoia is the fear that the next generation will fuck up whatever the previous generations have built. This can be applied to music. For instance, back in the day, jazz, yes, jazz, was thought to be the devil's music. When jazz was finally accepted, Elvis Presley, who stole most of his shit from Motown, and the whole rock movement was thought to be the devil's music. A song like Hound Dog or fucking Rock Around the Clock was thought to be devil's music. As obscene as that is. Metal was thought to be devil's music. Well, some of that shit is. Black metal. Not black fronted metal, like black people in the metal band. I'm talking about like black metal as in like corpse paint and crab walking and fucking it sounds like 20 people in a basement droning on about how much life sucks or how much they're gonna sacrifice to the devil or whatever. Yeah, that's satanic. But anyway, the majority of metal is not devil's music. Actually, there's some Christian metal, but if it sounds like metal, more than likely it's going to get judged as either banging on a can music or devil music. And now you have hip hop. Even though it was thought by some to already be devil's music, definitely they think it's the downfall of all humanity with what's coming out. It was funny. I was talking to my homeboy yesterday, and he said he heard Throw Some D's on the radio. And back when that song came out, he fucking hated that song. But now he says,
I'm actually glad to hear that shit compared to what they have coming out.
Just think about if we have Cardi B and fucking Nicki Minaj as being a couple of the worst female rappers we have out right now. Think about in 20 years, they're probably gonna say like one word and that'll be an entire song. Just think about if you think that right now hip hop is horrible, wait 20 years from now. You will be sadly fucking mistaken. Alright, let's move on to the final thought. I hate when people say, and when they have this fuckboy, fuck shit rapper rapping, right? And they say
that nigga snapping.
And that nigga is pausing so many fucking times after a line. He gotta laugh, he gotta ad-lib or say some fuck shit. The motherfucker is pausing more than Randy Orton in a wrestling match. He pausing more than a sore loser fuckboy about to take an L in 2K. He pausing more than TBS or fucking a televangelist asking for money. That nigga ain't snapping, bruh. Now, if he just getting his nigga, if it's like a battle rap, he just getting his nigga, yes, that's snapping. But fucking Cameron ass rapping is not snapping. Well, that's it. Y'all can fuck off now.